a little bit here, a little bit there. People may accuse me of not having a massive vision, but I do. And some of my frustration is knowing that I'm capable of doing great things, and indeed on a daily basis I do, far more so than most. But to any great project there are constituent parts, okay? And sometimes you might get a lot of one done and then a bit of some more done, and it can feel like progress, but it can also feel a bit inconsistent. I apologise for it's dark. it's a wintry late afternoon, early evening video this, but I like to deliver my content to you, and hopefully it is useful to you. I appreciate all the comments and new subscribers and faithful old subscribers. I appreciate all of you, actually. I'm very grateful. But if you look at the successful, well, what do? Well, they invest large amounts of time in their enterprise, and they are consistent. They have some sort of plan, but they don't think in terms of a month or 6 months or a year. They think 5 years, they think 50 years, they think generationally. And whatever you think about particular people, how they've made their money, blah, 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 well, the truth is they have accrued it in a manner. And most of Warren Buffett's money has been made in the last 20 years because it's compounded over time. So be thinking strategically in that way. Always realise that we know the story of the tortoise and the hare, don't we? We know that the tortoise wins the race because the hare is showing off and, thinking he's got it in the bag, but no, he doesn't. He doesn't. And I watched a video actually of a real tortoise and a hare, not an animation, real life, and the tortoise won. Which obviously has been cherry picked to prove a point on social media, but the point stands. The point stands. It's going to go very dark here, but so you won't be able to. You can see the reflection in my glasses. That'll light your way. But I have struggled to bring all of the constituent parts of what I've been doing for the last 10 years together consistently. It's getting better. Therapy is absolutely, despite the people who really dislike therapy, there are some people who are really anti-therapy. Maybe because they don't want to sort themselves out, but for the 3 months now that I've been working with my therapist, who's fabulous, I found myself finding new depths of determination and productivity. I love it. It's great. Really great. But I have struggled to bring everything together. But if you can do maybe slightly less than you feel that you need to do, but you do it consistently, well, that accrues over time. Patience, humility, understanding the pace of the universe. That's what counts. That's what's important. And it can feel easy to be overwhelmed and struggle, but you always have the opportunity of setting the pace yourself, doing all the constituent parts and bringing it together, and realizing that nothing ever is set in stone, that you actually, once you start being consistent with all of the different tasks that you need to do on a daily basis, well then the momentum actually builds up and you start being able to do more. As I say, like I've been doing, working with my therapist, because it's about what you want. It's not about distracting yourself with what other people are doing. They have their way, you have your way. That's the key. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's also the thief of productivity. It's also the thief of independence. It's the thief of everything. We are similar and we want similar things, but we do it in different ways. And that's what being an individual is. And it's what being an adult is. Leave people to their business and you get on with your own consistently, diligently, and I have to say it, strategically. I talk about watching yourself a lot. Watch how you work, and when you find the stuff that works, stick with that, my friend.